Most people are chasing attention even when they don't realize it. They post for validation, speak to be noticed, and react just to feel seen. But there's a different kind of person, the kind who doesn't chase attention at all. And strangely enough, they're the ones who get it. Because the moment you stop needing attention, you change the way people perceive you. Attention seeking is loud. It demands. It reaches outward. Confidence doesn't reach, it attracts. People who don't chase attention are internally anchored. They don't need applause to confirm their worth, and they don't need constant recognition to feel valuable. That emotional independence is powerful. When someone doesn't need attention, they stop performing. They speak when they have something to say and stay quiet when they don't. They don't rush to prove themselves. This creates mystery, and mystery creates curiosity. Humans are drawn to what doesn't beg to be seen. Think about it. The person trying hardest to be noticed is rarely the most respected. The one who remains calm, reserved, and composed often is. Attention-seeking signals insecurity. It says, I need external validation to feel okay. Not chasing attention sends a different message. I'm already enough. That subtle shift changes everything. When you stop chasing attention, you also stop reacting to every stimulus. You don't need to jump into every conversation, defend every opinion, or explain yourself to everyone. Your energy becomes selective, and selective energy is attractive. People who don't chase attention listen more than they speak. They observe before they act and respond instead of reacting. That alone puts them in control. Silence becomes a tool. Stillness becomes a signal. Others begin to lean in, trying to understand what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and why you're so unbothered. Calm in a noisy world stands out. Another truth most people miss is that attention is cheap. Anyone can get it by being loud, controversial, or dramatic. But respect is different. Respect is earned through restraint. People who don't chase attention understand this difference. They don't trade dignity for visibility or sacrifice depth for likes. They focus on substance, not spectacle. Because of that, when they speak, people listen. When they move, people notice, not because they demanded attention but because they never needed it. There's also a hidden confidence in being overlooked. It forces you to build internally. Without constant validation, you learn to trust yourself, regulate your emotions, and stand alone. That builds emotional resilience, and emotional resilience is rare. Most people crumble without feedback. They need reassurance and approval. But the ones who don't chase attention develop something stronger: self-respect. They know who they are without an audience, and that's why they're dangerous in the best way. They can walk away without fear. They don't beg to be chosen or shrink to fit in. They choose themselves. And there's another reason people who don't chase attention feel different. They're not driven by comparison. When you stop chasing attention, you stop measuring your worth against other people's reactions. You're no longer asking, am I being noticed enough? Or, am I doing better than them? You start asking a better question. Am I aligned with who I want to become? That shift removes jealousy, competition, and the constant need to outperform others. You move at your own pace and people can feel it. They feel the absence of desperation, the calm certainty, and the quiet self-trust. That's why people who don't chase attention walk differently, speak differently, and carry themselves differently. They're not trying to impress. They're trying to be consistent. And consistency without an audience is real power. Erase the paradox. The moment you stop chasing attention, attention starts chasing you. People sense the grounded energy and notice the calm confidence. Not because you changed how you act, but because you changed who you rely on for validation. So if you want to stop chasing attention, start here. Speak less but mean more. React slower. Let silence do some of the work. Detach from outcomes and detach from applause. Build a life that feels solid even when no one is watching. Because the strongest people in the room aren't the loudest. They're the ones who don't need to be seen to know their worth. If this resonated with you and you're focused on self-mastery, emotional control, and quiet confidence, subscribe for more videos like this. And comment, control if you're done chasing attention. The less you chase, the more powerful you become.